Hello, welcome to the Jellyfish Journals. I am Susie. Hi, nice to meet you. I am so stinking excited about this video. So, first thing I should tell you guys is that I have been dying to film this video probably since like April or May of this year, 2025. I had a student gift something to me and it kind of got the wheels turning. And then over the summer, Archer and Olive released some journals that kind of kept those wheels in motion. And I'm seriously dancing right now. I'm probably shaking the table. I just, everything kind of came together. So once I had the wheels turning and I had some ideas, I did my dive into Etsy, as one does when one likes to use Etsy for their reading journal themes. And I came up with what I think is the most kickin' theme. I am so excited. I hope it comes together the way I'm visualizing it in my head. I have no idea. I really don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm very excited, very hopeful, and I am very ready to share this video. So if you have seen my Journal Say haul video, then you may have already guessed what my 2026 reading journal theme is going to be. Another clue might be my nails. I did paint my nails just for this video, and they should go nicely with everything else I'm about to show you. So without further ado, because I cannot wait, and this video is already 2 minutes in, here is my theme for 2026. Yee! Okay, you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I am going to stop delaying things any longer. Here is my theme for my 2026 reading journal. Space jellyfish. Isn't this the most beautiful paper ever? And you can see I printed this in May, okay? Just so you know. So I wasn't kidding when I said I've been planning this for a long time. So I stumbled on these. I was just looking up jellyfish on Etsy and I stumbled across these beautiful prints. So I'm just going to show them while I'm talking. And I don't know, something about them was just saying jealousy, listen to me, jellyfish and galaxy. That's how you get the word jealousy. I don't know, something about the background reminded me of galaxies and space. And I know this is probably a bubble, but it was making me think planets. And I don't know, I just started thinking, you know what, this would be such a cool theme, such a unique theme, and I can pretty much guarantee I've never seen anybody do this before. I think this is intended to be watercolor prints and so on, but I just like completely fell in love with the colors. I did not want to do a color theme similar to what I've been doing in 2025, which is more like pastel pinks and mint greens and pastel blue and kind of some like wood tones. And it's just a kind of calming vibe. I wanted something a little dark and a little moody. And I'm not really a pink person. I'm very aqua. This one's a little different. This one's lighter. So I'll probably lean towards these. But I just love the idea of incorporating a lot of black into what I'm doing, sparkles. I'm not really a sparkly person, but if you're going to talk space, then there should probably be some sparkles. I want to show you the reading journal that I ordered from Archer and Olive that kind of solidified this. So I ordered this B6 from Archer and Olive, and I had it engraved reading journal. But look at this black journal with these beautiful silvery blue flowers. Look at the spine. It is so pretty. Nothing on the back. If you open this up, you've got those same silvery blue flowers on the inside. I mean, can't you just imagine some jellyfish and maybe some planets or something black and sparkly over here. It's just a white dot grid, pretty basic. I've already started doing some planning in here. I can't wait to start sharing all my videos. And I just kind of was like, this goes. So I do like to, if you followed me at all, then you know this already. If you have not followed me, welcome. I like to kind of match the beginnings of my journals with whatever goes inside the journal. So this is my current reading journal. This is a B6. I'm going to zoom out the tiniest bit. There we go. That might help things a little bit. And you'll see what I mean. So this is like this pretty mint green color. And you'll see I've got these like greens and earthy tones on the inside. I'm using these colors. This is probably a good spread to show. So just kind of greens, mints, some light blue, some beige, those kinds of colors in there. So this will be a nice change from that. This will be a nice break from those colors. I'm really looking forward to this. The stickers that inspired this are these little jellyfish holographic stickers that a student gave me. So the last couple years, my classroom has been ocean themed. So all the jellyfish I've acquired ended up hanging around my room, and this student knew that I love jellyfish. And so she got some of these like holographic jellyfish stickers for me. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with them. This one is just a bottle. I think there's a jellyfish in there. It's a little hard to see. But she got these stickers for me, and they've kind of just been sitting there, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them. So I think I started thinking, what can I do with these stickers? I don't like having things I don't use. I also absolutely love these and thought this would be perfect for something. So this is it. This is where these are getting used. So I have been slowly since May, I've been kind of looking for things that might work. I have slowly been acquiring things, printing things, and I just want to show you everything that I've got so far. It does not mean I will be using all of these things, but I definitely didn't have as clear of a vision as I did with my last reading journal, my current reading journal for 2025. So I kind of just accumulated a bunch of stuff that I'm just going to kind of play with and have fun with and see what works and what doesn't. And those of you that have been watching, you know I don't like to just accumulate a lot of stuff. So the good thing is whatever isn't going to work, because it's going to look like a lot of stuff, just hang in there. Whatever isn't going to work in this journal will work in this notebook, also from Archer and Olive. So it's a double-sided notebook. This side has white pages, and I'm kind of doing a daytime theme with gold. And on the back, I'm doing a nighttime theme with nighttime colors and silver. And so this side has black dot grid pages. And so whatever I don't use for my reading journal for 2026, I think I'll be able to use it in that journal. And whatever beyond that I don't think I'll use, I'll make some spreads and then I'll probably just give some stuff away. So this is the beginning. This is what started it all. So I printed these. These were my favorites. This one, like I said, is a little lighter, so may not get used. And I also printed all of these a little smaller too, in case I want to try to fit the whole jellyfish on a page. So I'm going to kind of move this to the side. Pardon me. And I'm going to just kind of keep pulling out some stuff so that you guys can see what I'm thinking for all of this. All right, so once I decided on space jellyfish, I knew I was going to need some scrapbook paper to use kind of like background images or to go around some charts and things for my reading stats. I went to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, couldn't really find anything, so back to Etsy I went, and Verica Ink had some beautiful galaxy themed pages. I will link all of these Etsy creators down in the description box below. I printed out the ones I thought would work the best, but again, since I printed these and these separately, it's going to take a little bit of playing around to see what I like and what I don't. I will say I did purchase like the mega bundle of scrapbook paper or printable pages from Baraka Ink. I don't know why I struggle to say that. So if I'm finding I need something that has more of the aqua tones or more of the pink tones, it should be easy enough to go in and just find what will work and print it. It shouldn't be a problem. So I'll lay out some of these. They are truly just beautiful. I love this one. This I think would go very well. Here's some with some aqua in it. This one I just thought was kind of interesting with that little bit, but I like the black. I think that'll be useful. This planet, moon, whatever thingy there. I am not a space person. I'm just going to put that out there now. I just think it's pretty. This one kind of goes with that lighter one I showed. So this might be a little too bright for what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to kind of tuck that one under. And then this one has a lot of blues. Again, kind of bright. I think at this point, my mentality is more of these like moody colors, these like darker versions of blues, pinks, purples, and blacks. I also printed these tags. This is from Digital Paper Delights on Etsy. I don't know if this is quite what I'm going for. So I did print some tags. It just seemed like it had the right colors, but not too sure if I'm going to end up using this or not. And then, of course, I went back to my favorite ever, Scraps of Serotonin. They also had a jellyfish couple of pages. I think it was only a 2-pager. Usually it's 3. But what really caught my eye was this coral. Now, this will be a total pain to fussy cut out. However, if you just can imagine that together, isn't that beautiful? This with all these colors. Oh, it's just perfection. So I'm just going to kind of tuck that in up there with that coral. All right. Then I have been popping around to some stores, again, looking for some paper that I can use as a background somehow. I like to enhance my pages. I don't want them all to be busy, busy, busy with images. So I went to Michael's and I did find this glitter paper. I'm not the biggest fan of glitter paper because things don't usually stick to glitter paper very well. So I'm going to have to be very thoughtful about how I use that. I found this navy blue cardstock, which looks like it will be stunning with that jellyfish. It is a little thicker, so I'm going to have to be mindful of that. And then I also, of course, got a sheet of black. So like I said before, I'm going to have to be mindful about where I use this in my journal, but I do think that is totally the look that I'm going for. So I think that's going to work. Yesterday, funny enough, I happened to be at Walmart, and Walmart had this on clearance. And so this is full, I'm going to try to lay it down a little bit, of glitter papers. So there's white. There's that aqua again. There's this kind of dullish blue, like sky blue kind of, I guess. I say dull compared to the aqua. Then it's got this royal blue, which could work, and then black also. And I think I paid like $2 for this, maybe $3. So this was on clearance, so that ended up being a super nice find. All right. Now is where you're going to start thinking I'm a little crazy, but hang in there because, like I said, I think my favorite part of all of this is playing around with everything and just seeing what I like together. Normally, I would not buy as much stuff as I am going to show you, but since I had 2 words, space jellyfish, that's all I knew. I really just decided I was going to buy a bunch of stuff, acquire some things here and there, and see what I thought might work. So, having said that, and I don't know if I mentioned, this came from Stationery Haven LLC. And again, I'll link all the printed pages down below. So, one of the things that I have already that I think might end up being useful, I have this little pad of holographic prints. I bought this at Michael's for some other project. But it has this cool, like some of these silvery holographic papers. I don't want the gold. The gold's not where I'm going. because I did a lot of browns this year in my reading journals, so I want to stay away from brown. But these might work as accents here and there. I'm not too sure, but it's a possibility. So I'll pick a pretty one and just kind of stick it up here somewhere. Then I also recently bought this from the Happy Planner website. I actually had my eye on this for a long time. This is Stargazer. I thought this was pretty. I'm not really into horoscopes and things like that. So it's kind of hard sometimes to find a celestial sticker book that isn't about astrology. So this one is perfect. This only focuses on stars and stargazing, and it's got these moons in it with that holographic look. But see that navy blue? It's kind of hard to tell because the light is really lighty or bright. It has these like space gems, which are pretty. I don't think I want the ones with words on it, but some of the things in here might work. I'm not positive, but Dreamer might work. Oh, there's another Dreamer. I did look through this, but like look to the stars. Look how pretty that is with that aqua, metallic aqua. So, and this is kind of what sealed the deal for me. These like aqua little star stickers. So hopefully the light's picking that up. I think there's purpley one. Oh no, there's 2 sheets of that. Oh yeah, there are purple ones, but they're not shiny. So this sticker book, again, I think everything in here won't work, but it will have some things in it that will work. I probably would have bought this either way. So I'm just going to kind of tuck that to the side. Pardon me. I found these on Amazon. I think it came with like 25 or 30 sheets. They are holographic alphabet stickers. Now I haven't decided exactly how I want to do my titles for my reading journal this year. So just a quick show you my titles in my current reading journal. I hand lettered all of them. So like reading log, I hand lettered. And I like that it's one font for one word and another font for the other word. You'll see like genres read and new books. And then there's some of that brown I was talking about. So I kind of want to do that vibe again in this notebook, but it would be tricky to use black for all the lettering because I might have black backgrounds going on. So I kind of wanted something that could, and you can kind of see here, that could potentially lay over a black background and still be read well. So I did buy this, and there's enough letters that it should do the job. I love that it came with capital letters and lowercase. And again, I'll link this down below. This is another one of those things where I think no matter what I decide to use in my reading journal, these will totally be useful moving forward. Having said that, I also did all the hand lettering for each month. I keep opening this, sorry. For each month of the year, I've done like chapter 6 and then June. And I've hand lettered all of the months of the year like this. I don't want my new journal to look the same. So I happened upon these in a thrift store for like $1 at Goodwill. So I think I'm going to use these for each month. So it stays consistent through the months. Now, having said that, I don't quite know how that's going to tie into all those initial pages. So I'm not going to put this in this flat lay right now, but I have been looking on the internet for fonts that I like. And then I'm just sort of printing them up so that I can see if there are any fonts that I want to use for hand lettering. I'm kind of leaning towards this one right now. I like how wiggly it looks. That reminds me of jellyfish being wiggly and tentacly. And this is just, you know, kind of what it looks like in lowercase. But I'm kind of leaning towards this. I like that it came with numbers too. So this may be my font that I hand letter throughout the notebook, throughout the journal. But I might accent it with these. So that's kind of where my head's at right now. I did mention that I had these stickers from a student. Well, I also mentioned that I went a little crazy and I found more on Amazon. And since I wasn't sure what colors I might want to use, I bought a whole bunch of them. So I bought, and I'm going to try to get that out of the way. That one actually looks exactly the same. It might have been, I think actually what happened was it was a pack of all of them. So I would not normally have bought all these, but it was a pack. So they came in all these different colors. So I like how the pinks and the purples go together. This one has lighter pinks. And again, I might not end up using all of this. This one, I think these are all like whites. And there's a giant goldfish there. Obviously, that won't be making it in there because I don't want space goldfish. I want space jellyfish. And then this one is all greens and it looks like some other colors. So this might be a little bit of excess. I think I will still end up using those jellyfish somehow, some way, but that's where we're at with what came there. In the Archer and Olive September subscription box, it was day-night themed, which is where I got that day-night journal. And it came with this collage pad that had some pages in it that were space themed. So some of them like this might get used. Probably won't use that. That's not quite what I'm going for, but maybe, I don't know, that might be a little too cutesy for what I'm doing, but like this is so pretty. This is totally on point with what I want to do. So this is also possibly useful. What else? Okay, so I recently, oh, and I found these on Amazon too, sorry. This is just a box of different washi tapes, and they're all space themed. I didn't really have any washi that I thought would work with this at all. So I think this was pretty inexpensive. Like I said, Amazon, I'll link it down below. But I like that there was black. Oh, you know what I just realized, guys? These all have gold stars on them. So this may not work. This may not work at all, actually, because I am that picky that I might not use it. So this, I may have to think of something else to do with. I'll set it here. I like the pink, but I'm actually feeling like that gold's going to throw off my vibe. So maybe not. How embarrassing. Okay, just kidding. I'm not really that embarrassed. I did though recently. Oh, sorry. I know I keep doing that. This also came in the Archer and Olive September subscription box. This does have silver on it and that navy. So this washi tape could be absolutely perfect for this vibe. Okay, and now I think I'm finally ready to finish what I keep trying to say, which is that I recently became an affiliate with Journals, which sells journaling supplies, scrapbooking supplies, paper crafting stuff. And I recently did a haul video on that. And that's where some of you may have realized what my reading journal theme was going to be or what I was going to work on. And so I'll show you some things that I pulled out of there and some things that I got for this notebook. And I'm super excited. And I don't have my link yet for my affiliate link. So I should have it by the time I post this video. So if you decide you want to order from Journals, go ahead and leave or look down in the description box and I can save you 8%. So the first thing I found on their website was this cool little pad. It came with 30 sheets of paper, 3 each of 10 designs. And I went ahead and took out, oh no, I didn't take out the duplicates, but aren't these cool? And I love how this goes along so well with that while maintaining more of just the space vibe. So that is definitely a win. Some of them like this one, a little orangey and brown. I'm probably not going to need that, but like these purple ones are really good. And it's not to say that like this is actually reading as more of a pink in person, kind of orangey pink. So I think this would still work, but I could also tear part of this off and use it. And that would work really well. So there's a whole bunch of different designs in here. Well, let me rephrase. There are exactly 10 different designs in here. And you get 3 of each design. This is another one of those things that because that other journal has black pages, I think this would work really well for that, that notebook. So stick those there. I ordered this it's all space themed, but the only thing I really thought might work out of here, you can kind of see there's all kinds of stuff, but the colors aren't really what I want. But it does have, I think, 4 or 6 or something of these moons. And I just thought these were super cool. So that could be kind of a nice little touch up in the corner of a page to just kind of have a moon there. Oops, it went under the paper. So to just kind of have a moon hanging out somewhere on a page. So that's what I'm going to pull out of there. I also from Journals Say, I got these things. They're like little blobs, like watercolor blobs. They're stickers. There's 20 in each pack, and it's Purple Starry Sky. So it'll be a little hard to see what these look like because of everything going on my table right now. But I will at least, oops, I will pull one out and kind of show you. So let me see. Ooh, this has white. So I'll put this out and show you. This side is fine. So it's just like a little bit of a purpley pink blob with sky, and they are stickers. I will probably cut the excess plasticky part off the edge of it and then just stick this down. But this would look really cool around the edge of a chart, almost like the sky is behind whatever I create. So these are super cool. I'll just put one of those there. And like I said, I did order 2 packs of those. Whoops, that one's upside down. So I have a bunch. I have a feeling this will be utilized throughout. I like to carry like a theme throughout the journal. That way it always feels cohesive. From that website, I also got this washi tape, which has silver stars. It is paper backed, so you have to peel it to make it stick, but it is so pretty. So I'm going to stick, let's see, I'll stick it like this. That might work better. Except they look like they're best friends now. Okay, so I'll just do that. I also, on their website, they had jellyfish washi tape. Can you imagine? So this, it's so light. I don't know if it's going to work, but come on, people, it's jellyfish and constellations. It's got to work. I have to find a way to make that work. I will figure it out. Something will happen. It will work because it has to. See, it wants to be here, guys. It's like, it's saying, please, let me be a part of this dream. Okay, there it is. Now it's a part. This I also ordered from Journals Say. And all of this washi is that paper backed. So look at this beautiful navy. And it's silver holographic, which is perfection. So there's also this washi. And I'll be honest, guys, as I'm seeing all of this being laid out right now, I'm getting so excited to start planning because this is the first time I'm seeing all of this come together like this. I've sort of just been stuffing it all in a box. And it's the first time I'm seeing everything come together, and I'm seriously excited and in love. Okay, almost there. I also found these on Journals Say's website. They are just little vellum sheets, but they have holographic stars on them. I love working with vellum. I think there's a lot of fun things you can do with vellum. Last year, on my bookshelfy spread, big surprise, I'm going to pull it out again and show you. But on my bookshelfy spread, I did the chair using vellum. So it looks like fabric on the chair, but that's all with vellum paper, guys. You just lay it over and then use a craft knife to cut it out. So I want to find another way to be creative with vellum. And so these all have stars on them. These might be a little cutesy, but really the rest of it in the pack is just gorgeous. So I'm going to stick that right there. I'm kind of proud of myself, guys. This is still looking kind of cool. This is PET tape, but these are all separate stickers. I want to use these so bad, guys. They're beautiful. They're jellyfish. Come on now. But I don't know how these will work yet. I'm going to have to think about this one. First of all, they're kind of tiny. So scale-wise, they might look a little bizarre with everything. But I am hopeful because they're jellyfish, and who doesn't want jellyfish stickers, right? Speaking of, I almost I almost forgot. I also got these jellyfish stickers from Journals Say. There's 3 sheets in there. I'm not sure these will work at all, but I'm going to stick them here because I probably should have made sure that they were a part of this vibe I've got going on here. The last things that I have for my 2026 reading journal space jellyfish theme. I feel like I need to say it like, you know, in the Muppets when they say pigs in space, pigs in space. I feel like I should say that with jellyfish. So this is, I bought 2 packs, or I got 2 packs of these. Let me show you this one because the stuff's still in it. There you go. And these are just different, kind of more of those blobs with holographic silver on them. So the other blob that's kind of under the jellyfish there does not have any like metallic element. This one has the holographic stars. That one even has a whale on it. It's not a space whales, but I might let that slide. This one's got planets on it. So again, more of these get used, or more of these can be used to keep that vibe going. I really like this one. This has like a total galaxy vibe with that little bit of green in it. And this one's like a lighter blue. So I think all those colors are gelling. And then I also, last thing I promise, I ordered 2 packs of these. Kind of this similar idea, but these have just some different stars and different planets on them. So still cool, but see all that extra plastic on there? That's going to get trimmed off. I don't know why that would be there. I like that the sticker is matte. So if I really do want to fussy cut around, I don't have to worry about any of that shine from the plastic. So there are tons of these. Oops, that's the same one. Just stars, those holographic bits. This one has fireworks. Probably don't need that one, but there's only 2 of them. Well, I guess 4 because I bought 2 packages. And then this one's super cool with the moon on it. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So that is it. I think that's all the things. I think that's more than enough. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Are you as excited about this theme as I am? Let me know just your thoughts on all of this. I'll link everything down below. I'm way excited. If you're not subscribing and you want to see how this moves along, I guess, please hit that subscribe button. I will probably set up this reading journal in parts like I did for my 2025 reading journal. I am a full-time teacher, and so it's really hard for me to do anything in one sitting. So thank you for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to give it a like and a subscribe. And I can't wait to get started. Bye.